Ladies and gents, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 34 for October 8th, 2023. Seen some pretty spooky stuff this week. We're going to take a few minutes out to do some Q&A in a lightning round fashion for our super members of the channel, and then we're going to jump right back into spooky stuff, and it looks like we actually have some spooky stuff lined up, so I'm excited. All right, ready for this? Do you sleep with socks on? No, never. When eating a Kit Kat, do you take bites or go piece by piece? I would break them off and eat them as the individual sticks. Why do you think the incest question broke the internet a few weeks ago? I don't even know what you're talking about. An incest question broke the internet? I don't know. I paid no attention to it whatsoever. What is something that keeps you up at night? Loud noises, because I'd be terrified of what they are. Outside of that, not much. I don't really have too many things on my mind that keep me up at night these days, which is a good thing, because it used to be a lot of different concerns, and now not that much. Personal question, you don't have to answer if you're not comfortable. For your friendship with Rambo to rekindle, would he have to apologize to you, and would you apologize to him? Absolutely, I would apologize to him for all the things that now I know that he was taking as, like, personal affronts, insults, things that were bad. You know, all the things that he described in that video back from 2015, you know, I didn't understand that any of that stuff was going on when it was going on. I do feel that some of the stuff that he says in that video is kind of unfair, but at the same time, you know, you still feel bad. I felt that we were having a good friendship and everything. It was a business relationship as well as a friendship, and everything was going good, and that wasn't his perspective, and I never understood that. So, you know, I feel bad. I do. But the thing is, like you say, for your friendship with Rambo to rekindle, would he have to apologize to you and you to apologize to him? I mean, probably. I would think that, yeah, apologies on both sides would make sense. At the same time, I don't think that the friendship would rekindle regardless. We're too far removed. I haven't spoken to the guy in 8 years. So I don't even know what his life is like now. We probably are so disconnected that there's no point that, how would we ever be friends again, right? So, I mean, I'm just being honest here. So, all right, continuing on, more questions. After seeing horrible sequels and remakes, do you feel the Halloween franchise should have stuck with the original idea of being an anthology of movies? For example, Season of the Witch probably wouldn't get such hate if that were the case. So if you guys don't know, the Halloween series of movies originally was supposed to be a different movie premise every movie. But the first movie did so well, they decided to try to continue on with the Michael Myers plotline. And then when they eventually did try to change it several movies in, they called it Season of the Witch, people were so upset that there was no Michael Myers that they just went right back to the Michael Myers formula after that. If they had done a different story every movie, maybe it would have been a very different situation. I mean, look at an American Horror Story. People seem to like new stories every season, right? So I think that premise could have worked. Would it have worked? I don't know. I mean, it's, you know, there's no way we could tell. But it certainly would have been interesting to not see Michael Myers become the face of that franchise, right? Do you have any interest in the show Chucky? No. I think Chucky is the ongoing TV show that is about Child's Play. You know, the doll coming to life. Nah. You know, I've seen Child's Play. I've seen a few of them. They're all right. I'm not in love with them. A lot of people absolutely love the actor. What's his name? I forget the guy's name, the voice actor for it and all that. But nah, not really a big fan. Freddy vs. Jason was a fun movie. Do you wish they'd made another versus movie with different monsters? Yeah, actually, I think that would be pretty neat. But I think the thing is, you have to suspend so much disbelief, and basically what happens is, like, for example, with Freddy vs. Jason, it was a very fun movie, but it took them out of the perspective of them being the only horror villains in their own universes. And when you saw the rules of Freddy be combined with the rules of Jason and being combined into one movie, it almost didn't make sense, right? Like, Jason can't be killed, but Freddy is a dream monster, so how could he possibly be killed, right? So no one can actually win in Freddy vs. Jason unless they change the rules. And I think a lot of people didn't like that. By the way, the ending was ambiguous. You don't even know who won. So, yeah, like, I think it would have been cool to see more movies like that, but I don't know how well they would have, like, even Freddy vs. Jason was not well received by a lot of people. They thought that, oh, it kind of bastardized the franchise or whatever, and they like the original movies better than the crossover. They think the crossover is kind of a joke, and a lot of people wish it never happened. Personally, I liked the crossover movie. I thought it was all right. Have you ever been such a big fan of a particular horror movie you would like to visit the original city or location where it was filmed? No. Not really. And do you feel that the original Halloween 1978 movie would have been just as popular if it was a one-off story like it was originally meant to be? I I don't know. I mean, I think that a lot of these movies gain popularity as they become a franchise. Like the original Friday the 13th is a story about the mother being a mass murderer. Then after that, it becomes Jason Voorhees as like an undead zombie, right? And if it was just that first movie and it never got to the undead zombie part, I don't know if that series would have ever had that kind of longevity. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. Thanks for the horror-related questions, though. All right, and now let's jump back into videos, everybody. Here we go. Back to the standard member video suggestions. Skyblivion release year 8 months ago. Oh, cool. So Skyblivion is supposed to be they combine Oblivion with the engine of Skyrim, correct?
She is in chaos. And now, at the turning of the era,
They even have Patrick Stewart.
The throne sits.
Or is it just a sound
empty.
delay?
The enemy have arrived.
I don't think that's
We
really
have
Patrick
to
Stewart.
act quickly, take up arms, and close shut the marble jaws of Oblivion.
So they modded Oblivion to turn it into Skyrim. Well, using Skyrim stuff, see? I'm trying to show you what it will look like in Skyrim. Huh. Obviously, it looks much better.
Find my son. He alone can determine the fate of the Empire. The fate of Cyrodiil.
That looks pretty good. But how far will this go? You think they're gonna allow this to be released and not, you know, it's not gonna be sold? It's a fan retelling, right? In the Skyrim engine. I wonder. Oh shit! Final boss. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, but again, is it really going to be allowed to be released? Since it's fans doing it and not actually Bethesda, I wonder. Huh. Looks pretty sweet, though. Okay.
The Serbian dancing lady is one of those real stories that are too scary to believe, but after digging deep into this story, I'm honestly terrified. In Serbia's Zvazdara, a lady in a national costume was caught on camera dancing at midnight in the middle of the street. This is the video they posted from their phone.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Why is this scary?
This was posted on social media, as the person who filmed it was very, very confused and pretty scared by the sighting. They were flooded with social media comments, all of them explaining to never go near this woman as she's very violent and often seen carrying a knife. If you make eye contact with her or even speak to her to check if she is okay, she's been known to chase you down with a knife.
Ubras.
Here she comes!
What makes the story even more interesting is that this is something that the Serbian police have heard many times, but they never took a serious interest in, as they thought it was people pranking them. To be fair, can you really blame them? If you're a police officer dealing with burglaries, shoplifting and bar fights all day, and then people tell you about a dancing lady who stabs people with knives at midnight, I can imagine they were at least very confused. It appears the dancing Serbian lady went away for a while though since 2019. Maybe she was hiding from authorities or not wanting to be spotted, but people stopped complaining about her to the police. That was when everything changed though. In 2023, she was spotted even more times than ever before, with the people of Serbia, Zvezdara, being even more scared than ever. No one has been able to identify her either, and no one knows who she is. What's worse is that the newer footage of her shows her with a knife even more than ever before. This has been taken really seriously now by the Serbian police, and all these videos are seen as evidence now to build up a case to find out who she is. These videos have even appeared on the Serbian news, warning people to not walk around the area at midnight. Do you think this is real though?
No.
I personally do, just because it's somewhat of the realm of reality that could happen, and it scares the hell out of me. And massive apologies if I've been pronouncing Zvezdara wrong too. Would you visit this road though? Let me know in the comments and hit the like button if you enjoyed.
It's obviously bullshit. I mean, come on, there's zero evidence at all that this could be real. You know what I'm saying? So, what it is, it's just like everything on the internet. It's an urban legend, right? And then, basically, people want to keep pushing the legend. So now you probably have people 100% staging it. Like you saw, the one where she turned, looked angry, and ran with the knife. That's fake. Like, maybe there really was a dancing woman at one point in the street, and someone just caught it. And then, of course, they turn it into an urban legend. They blow it up. It's silly. It's not real. It's a little creepy, but it's not real. It's bullshit. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Not this. Anything but this. Oh, shit. Definitely the season for this. Watch this. Watch the dog. Watch this. Ooh, I'm voted now. That's so good. The old school intro. I never saw the show, but I've seen the intro before. Oh, I cut it off. Stupid things popped up. So what it is, for those who don't know, in the 1990s, I think it was the late 80s, early 90s, R.L. Stine wrote a series of books that were horror stories for kids. Never really were they ultra violent, but they were definitely scary. Like here's a premise of one. A kid is looking for the perfect Halloween mask. He finds one in a weird place, and I forget where it is. If it's like a magic shop or something like that, and it's like a really creepy mask. He puts the mask on, and as he's wearing the mask, he finds that his attitudes start to change, almost like the mask is controlling his moods. Then after wearing it on Halloween night, it won't come off, and it's becoming his real face. That's the kind of horror stories that they were like. Say Cheese and Die, the camera that you take pictures of people, and it shows them dead, and the next thing they know, they actually die in that manner, right? So that's good stuff. And those were creepy-ass books, and I remember I loved those books. Now, later on, years later, they made the TV show, but I've actually never actually seen this before. So, oh, really? RG Beef says, the Serbian masked surgeon lady with a knife is miming the urban legend of the Japanese lore of the Kushisake Onna, a slip-mouthed woman who acts cutesy until approached. There you go. Derek says there's a new Goosebumps TV series coming out on Friday the 13th next week. That's unfortunate. Let's continue.
That's the thing that shocks most people. You know, they think of a video game as a few people in their garage, and you say, no, this is 50, 60 people for 3.5 years. Like, what? A lot of people, I think that video games are, purely kids, so it's like a toy. So, why would you put that much effort into something that's a toy? I was the kid. I was writing games when I was, 12, whatever. And the other kids in the block would say, I'm going to play quarterback for the Cowboys. And I'd be like, I'm going to make video games, and everyone's going to play them. Like, you dork. Go back to the chess club.
That's right.
Who's laughing now? Yes, I was in the chess club.
Wait a minute. Is this more Jordan Peterson? If this is more Jordan Peterson, we're going to skip this. I'm not watching double Jordan Peterson in 1 week.
This is the Peter Pan.
It's Jordan Peterson. All right, we're not watching more Jordan Peterson this week. So, Darziak says that scene was in the Oblivion Collector's Edition, actually. The Todd Howard clip. All right, we're definitely skipping Jordan Peterson. Is this more Jordan Peterson? It's more Jordan. We're skipping Jordan Peterson, for God's sakes.
Let's open it up and see what happens. Weird. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, I'll open up the chalk. What is this? I've never seen this before in my life. This is what, how do you even eat this? What the hell's happened? You've known this? This is what your life is?
So this is American versus Canadian Halloween candy. I think, okay, I was just going to say, Derek, this is your submission. He wants me to start around 8 minutes in. He said 8 minutes is where it gets good. Because that's where they start eating stuff. Okay. American versus Canadian Kit Kats.
That's strange, and they're both Kit Kat, and they're both supposed to be the exact same thing, but they're made by different companies. Thus, there's probably a taste difference. By the way, it's before noon, and we're having this much. I love it. The Canadian one has more chocolate on the bottom, where the bottom of the American one is like, you can see the wafer.
Huh.
You see that? Of course, the logo is a little different.
So small differences, but overall it looks like the same type of candy bar.
Okay, are we ready? What are you gonna do? American first? Let's get going.
American?
How's that? That's good. It doesn't taste the same that I'm used to.
I love Kit Kats.
I don't know. I'm gonna try the different. All right, this is the Canadian one.
A Canadian Kit Kat. What's the difference?
I don't know if there's a difference. I don't know. I think it's very similar, but the American one has a little bit more of a nice, deeper chocolate taste. Just a bit. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't tell the difference.
I can't tell the difference either. Nobody came here to see a tie. I'm not even wearing one.
How can it taste the same though if they're different chocolate companies?
I don't know.
I can't keep going back and forth. There's way
No,
too
but
much.
they're not. Just because it says it's a different company doesn't mean it is. We already seen this in another video, that the companies are named differently in the different countries, but they're the same exact company. They even use the same everything. So yeah, it's bullshit. They're the same thing.
Chocolate.
No, we got to keep going. We got to keep moving. I think it's too close to call. No points. So the Maltesers, and the comparable
Whoppers.
is the Whopper, right?
Right.
And that was one of the ones I didn't say.
Malted
We're
milk
gonna have to go on
balls
your
is
taste
actually what
buds
they
here,
are.
pal.
This is a Whopper from the United States, and this is a
They look
Malteser.
exactly the same.
Exactly the same looking balls, like exactly. Okay. Yeah, I don't like these. I don't like Whoppers as much. They're much harder inside.
Ah.
They're almost like hurting my teeth. These ones like are perfect. These Maltesers. I gotta go 100%. Like this is clear.
So basically,
is that
the
1-0?
Maltesers will like crumble in your mouth, while the Whopper stays harder, and they like that it crumbles in the mouth. Okay.
Sure.
Woo!
Oh man. Check my blood sugar levels after this.
I know. Let's get away from chocolate for a second. Let's
Smarties?
go to the
Okay.
Rockets, or what you
Rockets
call
or
them,
Smarties.
Yeah, they look the same.
So the Rockets logo is on an angle.
You're right, and yours
And the
is
Smarties is
It was always
straight.
called Smarties to me.
Also, this says original. And yours
and ours,
does not.
ours doesn't. I wonder what came first. Somebody put it in the comments. Which one was made first? Okay, I got the same colors. They look exactly the same.
'Cause they're
okay,
gonna
ready?
be the
I'm gonna
same.
go to the American one first. They taste as I'd expect. Canadian one tastes the same.
Same.
Same. But the main difference is the name. No points. Move on. Let's
They
go
are,
to
they're
the real
identical.
Smarties.
Identical products
the
again.
Real Smarties now.
No. The real Smartie is the one that says original on it.
What is
There's no
that?
comparable, right? Smarties. Classic Smarties for me.
Oh.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. They're just bad.
You know what? Every time, like Americans, you're right. Every time I've talked to somebody who've actually tried them, they don't like it.
They taste old.
I think they always
They
taste
taste
that way.
old. What is it?
I don't like it.
If you want to see more of this, again, please, I remind you that you can subscribe down below.
I don't know
We would
what that
love to
was.
Bring more to you.
So
And there's a bunch of
different
links in the
Smarties,
description
but
to
what
all
were
our
they?
other
It didn't say what it
American versus
was.
Canadian videos. We do some wild stuff. So, okay, we're only not even a quarter way through. I'm already feeling
Milky
this.
Way.
Yeah, so Mars versus Milky Way. This is the first head-to-head
Oh, the
competition
Mars
of these
bar
two
versus the
of
Milky
different-
Way. Oh
different
yeah,
chocolate bars
yeah.
that are
I haven't had a
supposed to be
Mars bar in 100 years. Isn't the difference the chocolate? I think the chocolate is different. Isn't Mars bar dark chocolate?
similar. Which one is better? Mars bar versus
No,
Milky Way.
they're both milk
Looks- they actually
chocolate.
look
I didn't
quite
even know
similar.
that.
The pattern underneath is also almost identical.
Yeah, you're right.
Basically going to be the same exact.
They should be the exact same thing.
Watch
Are
them
they
be the
made by
same
the same
candy
company?
again.
Mars. So it is Mars. So
Mars.
these are the same thing, but just named differently.
Yeah, again,
technically,
the
right?
same candy.
Yeah.
Milky
Okay,
Way and a
let's
Mars
see.
bar is identical.
I'll cut it open. See the difference. The Milky Way has more caramel.
Let me see. Look at that.
So this is
You're
the Milky
right.
Way.
It's a little thicker, isn't it? Milky Way.
The same candies. They're just all named
Chewy
differently because,
chocolate.
again,
Put it away,
for some
boy.
reason they have to change the names country to country. I don't understand that. I don't really understand that, why they have to do that. But I think we've seen enough. So a lot of these are all the same, depending on what country you're in, right? They're pretty much the same, though. All right. Huh? Oh, 31 years of Halloween commercials. We'll watch a few of these, but since they're Halloween themed, it makes sense to watch some of these today. But remember, this year I will be doing Adpocalypse 2.0, or I might call it Son of Adpocalypse. Yes. So there will be a new Adpocalypse this year on Black Friday, where we're going to watch back advertisements like this together. So I would hope that people will save a lot of their advertisement nominations for that event. However, let's watch a few of these.
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us
Transformers?
kids.
It's so blurry, I can't tell what the
And
costumes
loads of
are.
candy,
One of them
makeup,
was
masks, and
Transformers.
more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween.
What the hell? She turned into a witch. Their mother is a real-life witch? Holy shit, that's scary. They didn't know that. They're going to be sacrificed to Sam Hain tonight. Oh, Ronald. Oh my god, it's the McNuggets that are puppets. I remember these.
Come on. What are you making? We're stirring up secret sauces for dipping.
We're ready, boss.
We like to be eaten and dipped in the sauce and bitten into and eaten. Wait a minute. Oh shit. No, don't eat us, you piece of shit. Get away from me.
Make sauce.
Oh, well, at least I got my hair done.
I have an idea. Whoop-de-doo, McDonald's sauces. You can always count on them to be terrific.
It's a good time for the great taste of
Yeah, I totally remember those McDonald's commercials.
In the laboratory of Dr. Frankenstein, something incredible was created.
What the hell, candy?
A great taste of pure milk chocolate and delicious peanut butter. Unfortunately, no one would listen. And so the world would have to wait for the two great tastes that taste
Reese's
great
peanut butter
together in
cups, of
Reese's
course.
peanut butter cups.
All he wanted to do was give them a candy combination. Why would they listen to him?
I, Dr. Frankenstein, reveal my greatest invention. Serve, Gregor!
A hot dog?
Take a bite.
Wow, there's real chili inside. How'd you do that?
I tunneled deep into juicy Hormel Franks and stuffed them so with rich Hormel
Hormel chili
Absolutely
inside of the
amazing.
hot dog.
Positively delicious.
What do you call them, Master? What else? But Frankenstein.
Frankenstuffs?
Frankenstuff.
Oh my god. See, here's the thing. Like, it's an interesting idea, but there's absolutely no way the center is warm. It's gonna be cold as shit in the middle. You know what I mean? Even if you boil it, you fry it, like however you cook that, it's still gonna be cold in the middle. So that's probably why that didn't take off, because would you rather put hot chili on top of your hot dog than have it be cold in the middle? Yeah. You're good ads. Skeleton. What the hell? This is a disturbing commercial. This head flip. This is incredibly disturbing. Back when Hallmark stores existed, does everyone even know? Have you seen a Hallmark store in like the last 10 years? We had a few of them out here in Washington. They all closed. They all went out of business. So I wonder if they even exist anymore. Huh.
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And word spread
Skittles.
Quickly. Is this the house that gives Skittles?
Yeah, get the hell out.
McDonald's has a monster of an idea. Happy Halloween certificate.
Oh, they should do this
A book
all
of
the
candies only
time.
$1.
Dude, how disappointing was it? You're going trick-or-treating. You go to the house in your costume, and trick-or-treat, and they go, here you go, and they hand you a fucking piece of paper. You're like, what is this? And you get home, you look at it, it's a McDonald's gift certificate for like a cheeseburger or like an apple pie. That was the worst. Like, dude, I want to go trick-or-treating for candy. Why are you giving me apple pie certificates? Right? I hated that. I genuinely thought that was really dumb. That they kept doing, that they would do that on Halloween. And they still do to this day. I think they still sell those to give to kids. If you don't want to hand out candy, you give out the stupid certificates or whatever, right? All right, we'll do a few more, and then we're gonna split the part and do the final part. We'll watch
Your
one or two
gang
more
can turn them in for free dessert treats like cones
Yeah,
and
see, it was like an
sample-sized
ice cream
sundaes
cone.
at McDonald's. Each
Or a
book
free apple
also comes with a mail-in certificate for this free Roger
Oh, shit,
Rabbit.
Roger
when
Rabbit.
you buy your video cassette of the smash hit Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
It was so popular back
McDonald's
then.
Happy
It was super
Halloween
popular.
certificates. A deal so good, it's eerie.
Well, I'm ready for Halloween.
And if enough trick-or-treaters don't show up, you're ready for next Halloween, too.
No way. Because Laverdias will give me full credit on all unopened bags of candy purchased at their stores.
This 12-ounce bag of Whoppers
What?
milk chocolate or a 10-ounce bag of Milk Duds chocolate-covered caramels, only $1.59 at all Laverdia super drug stores.
How sweet it is.
So I guess at that drugstore, if you buy candy and you don't use it, you can return it, is what they're saying.
Halloween doesn't have to be spooky.
Vincent Price, holy shit, that's cool.
Not with Easter Seal Safe Halloween coupons. The safe treat that gives treatment. Safe Halloween coupons are good for treats at stores and restaurants. Give them to trick-or-treaters or treat yourself. Give Easter Seal Safe Halloween coupons because Halloween should be warm and friendly.
Coupon books. Well, I like Vincent Price. I don't like him in a commercial shilling Easter Seal certificates because I hated getting certificates as a kid instead of candy. But that's pretty cool. Vincent Price, everyone knows. The classic horror movie dude. He was in so many horror movies back in the day. That's why he's synonymous. That voice, the voice of the guy Thriller, right? The voiceover. All right, we'll do one more.
Available at area Burger Kings, NCNB Banks, and AMC
These are good at
Theater.
commercials.
Now it's time
Pizza
for the
Hut.
Pizza Head Show.
Hey, everybody! I'm done trick-or-treating, and now I'm gonna go for a stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut. Yay!
Not yet, Pizza Head. There's one more place to go.
Well, I don't think anyone's home.
Sure there is.
Whoa, trick-or-treat! Interesting hieroglyphics on this pizza.
Quick, Pizza Head, let's go upstairs.
It's Pizza Cutters.
Who's here anyway?
It's your host, Count Steve.
Oh, nice place. You got it. Ah! Pizza Hut now!
The Count will be happy to give you a lift. See you next time.
If you may not realize that was actual an ad campaign for Pizza Hut where it was like just puppetry with a piece of pizza, and he was always chased down by Steve the Pizza Cutter. I remember that. It was pretty funny. People liked it. It was like family-friendly humor for Pizza Hut back then, back when they were still a restaurant and not just pizza delivery. All right, guys, we got one more part left. Thank you for watching DSP versus the Internet. I'll see you in part 6 for the finale.